Do you remember What's Happening? The legendary sitcom from the 1970s? The show was a part of childhood for millions of Americans, delivering laughter, gentle life lessons, and unforgettable moments. Its young and energetic cast lit up television screens for 3 seasons, from 1976 to 1979. But what happened to them after the spotlight faded? Some walked away from acting, others found continued success, and a few endured tragedies no one could have predicted. In today's video, we're taking a heartfelt look back at the cast of What's Happening, Then and Now. We'll uncover tragic accidents and reveal their net worth in 2025. Get ready for some surprising revelations. Ernest Lee Thomas as Roger Raj Thomas. Ernest Lee Thomas, born on March 26, 1950, in Gary, Indiana, is one of the most beloved faces on American television in the 1970s. Before becoming a household name through his role as Roger Raj Thomas on What's Happening, he started his career with a solid foundation in Broadway theater, with standout roles in Love for Love and later The Member of the Wedding. Few know that Thomas was diagnosed with amblyopia, commonly known as lazy eye, from a young age, causing near blindness in one eye. However, he never allowed this to hinder his passion for the arts. After the success of What's Happening, he continued to play Raj in the spin-off What's Happening Now, further solidifying his place in television history. Not one to be typecast, Thomas skillfully reinvented himself with appearances in notable works such as Spike Lee's Malcolm X, the popular series Martin, and a humorous guest role in Everybody Hates Chris, where he portrayed the quirky character Mr. Omar, a performance that became a fan favorite. Beyond acting, Ernest is the author of the memoir From Raj to Riches, which chronicles his journey from a visually impaired boy to a television star, navigating both the glitz and the darker sides of fame. Not stopping there, he founded the production company Bravo Kid Entertainment, showcasing his long-term vision and dedication to the entertainment industry. As of 2025, Ernest Lee Thomas's net worth is estimated to be around $500,000. While this figure may not be as large as some of his contemporaries, it reflects a long, consistent career, driven by hard work and a life unaffected by the superficial allure of fame. Thomas continues to engage in community events, inspiring younger generations of actors with his story of perseverance. Haywood Nelson as Dwayne Nelson. Haywood Nelson, born in 1960 in New York City, is one of the standout child stars of 1970s American television. With his bright smile and witty style, he quickly won the hearts of audiences through his role as Dwayne on the iconic sitcom What's Happening. Dwayne's catchphrase, "Hey, hey, hey," became a pop culture icon, turning Haywood into a teen idol throughout the show's run from 1976 to 1979. Nelson's acting talent didn't fade as he grew older. He continued to portray Dwayne in the spin-off What's Happening Now, presenting a more mature version of his character. However, unlike many other child actors who become trapped in their old roles, Haywood chose to carve out a distinct path after his entertainment heyday. After stepping away from the limelight, Nelson began pursuing other fields such as business, engineering, and high-tech industries. He participated in various technology seminars and showed particular interest in the role of artificial intelligence in renewable energy and the oil industry. In 2014, Haywood married Kanadja Sky, a renowned businesswoman and founder of Skywood Energy Group, which specializes in clean technology in the oil industry. Nelson currently serves as the company's chief strategic advisor, playing an essential role in shaping innovation decisions. In his personal life, Haywood Nelson is described by friends as a private, down-to-earth, and humble individual. He is actively involved in community activities and youth educational programs, encouraging younger generations to pursue education and technology as tools for life transformation. As of 2025, Haywood Nelson's net worth is estimated at around $500,000. While not an enormous fortune, this figure reflects a varied and steady career that combines both the arts and technology. He continues to hold the affection of his fans through his kindness, talent, and quietly impactful lifestyle. Danielle Spencer as Dee Thomas. Danielle Spencer, who played Dee Thomas, the smart, sharp, and fearless little sister who wasn't afraid to call out her brother Raj in What's Happening, became a teen icon on American television in the 1970s. Born on June 16, 1965, in Trenton, New Jersey, Danielle began her acting career at a very young age. With her natural charm and quick wit, she quickly won the hearts of millions of viewers and became an integral part of the show's success. However, unlike many child stars who pursued Hollywood fame, Danielle Spencer chose a challenging yet admirable path: medicine. After What's Happening ended, she stepped away from the spotlight and enrolled at the University of California, Davis, one of the top veterinary schools in the U.S. She was inspired by her beloved stepfather, Tim Pelt, who tragically passed away in a car accident when she was young. His death left a lasting impact on Danielle and became a powerful motivation for her to pursue a career as a veterinarian. In 1996, she officially achieved her dream and began practicing veterinary medicine, specializing in small animal care. Despite her busy medical career, Danielle returned to the screen in 1997 as an actress and guest star on several television programs. She also released an emotional memoir titled Through the Fire, Journal of a Child Star, sharing the challenges, triumphs, and the darker side of being a young star. Unfortunately, Danielle's life has been marked by adversity. In 2004, she sustained severe spinal injuries in a car accident and had to undergo emergency surgery. She was even temporarily paralyzed. However, with her strong will, she made nearly a full recovery and became an inspiration to many facing similar hardships. Beyond her work and acting, Danielle is also actively involved in community outreach, particularly in organizations that care for abandoned pets, and raise awareness about psychological trauma in child stars. She frequently speaks at schools and conferences on mental health and the transition after fame. As of 2025, Danielle Spencer's net worth is estimated to be around $1 million. This figure not only reflects financial success, but also represents the journey of a woman who stepped away from the spotlight to build a full and meaningful life on her own terms. Fred Berry as Freddie Rerun Stubbs. Fred Berry, who played Freddie Rerun Stubbs in What's Happening, is one of the most vibrant and unforgettable television icons of the 1970s. With his red beret, flashy outfit, and signature pop-locking dance moves, Rerun became a symbol of fun, humor, and youthful energy in the hearts of millions of American viewers. Born on March 19, 1951 in St. Louis, Missouri, Fred Berry was not only an actor but also a professional dancer. Before coming to Hollywood, he was a member of the famous dance group The Lockers, a pioneering crew in the breakdancing and funk-style movement of the early 1970s. Berry's skilled dancing helped him stand out and brought Rerun's character to life with a unique personality. Funny, witty, and always full of enthusiasm. However, after the immense success of What's Happening, Fred Berry's life off-screen was not as smooth. He faced serious health issues due to obesity, weighing nearly 300 pounds, and struggled with diabetes for many years. His personal life was also turbulent. He married and divorced a total of 6 times. Personal hardships, along with the pressures of fame, led him into financial troubles, eventually resulting in bankruptcy in the late 1980s. Berry shared that he felt forgotten by Hollywood after the show ended. He attempted a comeback in various ways, from stand-up comedy shows to religious programs, after becoming a Baptist minister in the 1990s. In his later years, Berry became actively involved in community education campaigns, particularly advocating for diabetes awareness and weight loss, as he had successfully lost over 100 pounds through changes in diet and exercise. Despite his efforts to turn his life around, Fred Berry passed away unexpectedly on October 21, 2003, at his home in Los Angeles, at the age of 52. The cause of death was determined to be a stroke related to complications from diabetes. At the time of his death, Fred Berry's net worth was not officially disclosed, but many sources estimate that he had less than $100,000, most of which came from royalties and small performances. Despite a life full of ups and downs, Fred Berry is still remembered as a pop culture icon, bringing laughter and vibrancy to American television, especially within the African American community during a transformative era. The character of Rerun that he portrayed will forever remain a cherished childhood image in the memories of many generations. Shirley Hemphill as Shirley Wilson. Shirley Hemphill, a name synonymous with her radiant smile and distinctive, charmingly sharp voice, was the heart and soul of the waitress character, Shirley Wilson, in the iconic sitcom What's Happening? Born on July 1, 1947, in Asheville, North Carolina, Shirley grew up in a working-class family. She attended Morristown College and later North Carolina State University, but dropped out to pursue her dream of becoming a stand-up comedian, a bold decision at the time for a black woman. Shirley's career began at small comedy clubs in Los Angeles. With her quick wit and engaging, offbeat sense of humor, she quickly caught the attention of producers. In 1976, a major opportunity came when she was cast in What's Happening?, playing the outspoken, no-nonsense waitress who made audiences laugh with her endearing frankness. After the show ended, Shirley continued to appear in the sequel What's Happening Now? In the 1980s. However, contrary to initial expectations, her career did not take off in the way some of her co-stars' careers did. She returned to performing stand-up comedy at local clubs and had her own show, One in a Million, in 1980, but it did not achieve long-term success. Shirley Hemphill lived a simple, private life. She never married and had no children, spending most of her time with her family and focusing on her work. Although she didn't appear much on television after the 90s, she maintained a strong relationship with her fans, often writing handwritten letters and calling those who had supported her over the years. Sadly, on December 10, 1999, Shirley was found dead in her apartment in West Covina, California. The cause of death was determined to be kidney failure. She was 52 years old. What made her passing even more tragic was the fact that she died alone. It wasn't until neighbors noticed they hadn't seen her for several days that the police were called to check, leading to the discovery of her death. Financially, Shirley was never a star known for amassing a fortune. Her net worth at the time of her death was estimated to be between $200,000 and $300,000, mostly coming from royalties and a few small investments. However, the legacy she left behind wasn't measured by financial figures, but by the laughter, her strong presence, and the image of an independent, bold black woman who dared to be herself, a rarity on American television in the 1970s. Mabel King as Mabel Mama Thomas. Mabel King, the woman who portrayed the strict yet loving Mama Thomas in What's Happening, was one of the most familiar and respected faces on American television in the 1970s. Born on December 25, 1932, in Charleston, South Carolina, Mabel Elizabeth Washington not only had acting talent, but also possessed a powerful singing voice, coming from a gospel music background in the church. After moving to Harlem, New York in the 1950s, Mabel began her professional singing career. She worked as a backup singer and performed at jazz clubs before finding her way to the Broadway stage. Her breakthrough came when she played Eveline, the evil witch in the musical The Wiz, a famous production featuring an all-black cast. This role brought her national recognition. In 1976, she was cast as Mabel Mama Thomas in the sitcom What's Happening? Although she only appeared in the first 2 seasons, her portrayal of Mama became iconic, a single mother who was determined, no nonsense, and always tried to teach her son through strict yet loving guidance. Audiences loved her for the authenticity and strong presence she brought to the role, a representation of a black mother who was both traditional and progressive. However, Mabel King's life off-screen was not as smooth as her on-screen persona. She was married to Melvin King, but their marriage did not last. She had one son, Larry King, who tragically passed away before her. Starting in the late 1980s, Mabel's health began to decline significantly. She was diagnosed with diabetes, which gradually led to serious complications. She had both of her legs amputated, as well as one arm, and spent the last years of her life in a wheelchair. Despite enduring physical pain, she maintained an optimistic spirit and deep religious faith, often sharing encouragement with others in the hospital. Mabel King passed away on November 9, 1999, in Los Angeles, California, at the age of 66. Her death left a deep sense of loss among her fans, not only because of her memorable role, but also because of her extraordinary resilience in overcoming adversity. Financially, her later years were not prosperous. Despite having worked on major projects like The Jerk with Steve Martin, The Wiz, the film version, and other sitcoms, she did not accumulate much wealth due to the high costs of medical treatment and a lack of steady income. Her net worth at the time of her death was estimated to be between $100,000 and $150,000. Earl Billings as Rob. Earl Billings is a familiar name to audiences who enjoy blockbuster movies and popular television shows. Born on July 4, 1945 in Cleveland, Ohio, Billings began his acting career at an early age and gradually established his talent through a variety of roles on screen. With more than 6 decades dedicated to the entertainment industry, Billings has made a lasting impression on fans with his ability to portray characters ranging from comedic to serious. Billings started his career in the 1960s and 1970s with small roles on stage and television. However, his big breakthrough came when he joined the sitcom What's Happening? As Rob, one of the standout supporting characters. Although his character was not a lead, Billings' natural performance and ability to create memorable moments earned him the affection of the audience. After the show ended, Billings continued to develop his acting career, taking on many prominent film and television projects. Throughout his career, Earl Billings has appeared in several well-known films such as Crimson Tide with Denzel Washington and Gene Hackman, Con Air with Nicolas Cage, and Thank You for Smoking with Aaron Eckhart. He has also appeared in hit television shows including ER, Ally McBeal, and How I Met Your Mother. These roles not only helped Billings solidify his place in the entertainment industry, but also earned him respect from colleagues and viewers alike. In addition to acting, Billings is passionate about the arts and always seeks ways to enhance his skills through classes and community involvement. As of 2025, Earl Billings continues to actively participate in the entertainment industry, engaging in new film and television projects. Despite being in his 70s, he still maintains the energy and passion for his craft. Financially, Earl Billings has had a stable and successful career in the entertainment industry, with a net worth estimated at approximately $500,000 in 2025. While not possessing immense wealth, he has built a comfortable life and continues to work in the industry he loves. Billings is also known for his humble personality and strong work ethic, which has helped him maintain a solid position in the American entertainment scene for many decades. Fritzi Burr as Miss Collins. Fritzi Burr was an actress with a rich career spanning several decades, leaving a lasting impact on the film and television industry. Born on May 31, 1924, in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Fritzi Burr began her acting career in the 1950s, participating in many notable films and television shows. Known for her versatile acting skills, she became famous for portraying a range of roles, from supporting characters in films to more significant parts. Fritzi Burr became beloved by audiences for her role as Miss Collins in the sitcom What's Happening, where she played a schoolteacher. Her character became an integral part of the show, creating humorous and meaningful moments in the lives of the main characters. Beyond this show, Burr also appeared in several major films, including Chinatown, the famous movie directed by Roman Polanski, and Three Ninjas, an action film aimed at a teenage audience. Burr also appeared in several comedy and romantic films, such as Driving Me Crazy, where she showcased her charm and humor through supporting roles. While not the lead characters, the roles Fritzi Burr played left a deep impression on audiences due to her delicate performance and ability to evoke strong emotions. In addition to her acting work, Fritzi Burr was involved in various social activities and maintained a modest private life. She rarely shared details about her personal life, but those around her knew her for her sincerity and open-hearted nature. Fritzi Burr lived a life full of passion for her craft, enjoying every moment of her career. Financially, while not an A-list star with immense earnings, Fritzi Burr had a stable career and accumulated an estimated net worth of about $1 million at the time of her passing. On January 17, 2003, Fritzi Burr passed away at the age of 78 in Fort Myers, Florida. Thank you for watching this video. What happened to the cast of What's Happening is truly an emotional and surprising story. What do you think about the changes in their lives? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss other interesting videos.